cricket. But first, Sir Alex Ferguson says Manchester United could have put Arsenal out of the Champions League semi-final, but once again they've done things the hard way.
Rio Ferdinand left Old Trafford for a hospital check. Arsenal got a first-half reality check with Almunia in action immediately as Rooney pressurised Sanya. The Arsenal keeper was soon at work again, keeping out Tevez. From the result before the interval, Almunia, though, was there again. Ronaldo was still trying in the second half. Arsenal needing some luck and some more desperate defending to prevent more goals. An offside flag helped them as well. Giggs thought he timed his run to perfection on appearance number 800. And so did his boss. The replay suggested it was just about the right call.
Maybe he should have scored 4 goals, but you know, when you think about it before the game, if you asked me what I wanted to win a game if it wasn't a goal. You can't have everything in life.
The good thing is that we didn't concede more than 1 goal. We have a good chance to reverse it at home, I believe.
We could have been a couple more goals up, but we have a lead, we've kept a clean sheet, and we know we're capable of scoring an away goal at the Emirates, but it's definitely not over.
Ferdinand went off just before the end, having been clobbered in the side by his own keeper. It did look painful, but he was initially ready to go straight back on. Jeremy Langdon, Sky Sports.
Well, Manchester United had marginally more of the ball with 52%, as well as having 7 shots on target to Arsenal's 1. United also had twice as many efforts off target. Arsenal committed 1 fewer foul, and Carlos Tevez was the only player booked.
To win is always important. 1-0 is good. We know we can score more goals tonight, but we didn't score. This is the football. We tried to go there and score 1 or 2 goals.
Did that scoreline though reflect your domination in the game?
I think we dominate all game. The Arsenal, he play fantastic, he keep fantastic the ball, but he don't create any chance tonight. And we have to believe then we can go there, Arsenal, and we play the same tonight to score. But we have to respect Arsenal. Arsenal have a good coach, good players, and we have to respect.
We used our usual game planners to get about them and press them and play at a really high tempo, and then from there try and break with the quality attacking players we got, and the game plan seemed to work. As we said, we're just disappointed there wasn't a few more goals.
The manager said the plan was to win and not concede, so you've done that. Is 1-0 enough to take to the Emirates?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's going to be vital now. If we can score an away goal, it's going to be massive for us. The pressure's on Arsenal now, they're at home. They have to come out and win the match, and we'll obviously have a different game plan down there. It's going to be a difficult match, we know that, but with the attacking quality we've got, no matter what team the manager picks, we've got enough quality to score that away goal.
I was very busy in the first half, but you always expect this when you come to Old Trafford. You expect to take a lot of attacking, fantastic players in front of you, and we did expect that before the game. But I think the second half they were a bit tired. Arsenal have shown that we can beat them.
Can you turn it round, do you think?
Yeah, of course. We will try to put all the pressure on them on next Tuesday, and I think that they will suffer a lot to go through.
Disappointed with the result. I think we could have conceded more goals, but going away from Old Trafford with 1-0 down, it's not such a bad result.
What was it like being back?
It was strange being on the opposite side and the opposite dressing room, but it feels like home.
From what you know about Manchester United, having played with these players, are they going to go for it at the Emirates, or will they sit back and try and defend this 1-0 lead?
I never heard Sir Alex saying sit back and wait for the counter-attack. So we expect United to have a go and try to score more goals, but it's going to be an open game because we need to score, and then after we'll see what happens.
Well, Manchester United now head the market. They've been cut to 15-8 to become the first side to retain the Champions League trophy. Barcelona are the 2-1 second favourites now. Chelsea are now 100-30. Arsenal have drifted to 15-2.
Well, Manchester United have yet to win at the Emirates, but if they repeat any of their previous 3 results, they will reach the Champions League final. Thierry Henry scored an injury time winner back in January 2007, but a 2-1 win on Tuesday won't be enough for Arsenal.
Hooray! With a minute to go! The great man produces a great moment for Arsenal at the expense of Manchester United.
The sides drew 2-2 there last season. Cristiano Ronaldo amongst the scorers for United.
Great run by Evra for Manchester United, and Ronaldo, with 9 minutes to go, has put Manchester United back in front.
And United would win 3-2 on aggregate if that happened again. Arsenal conceded a late goal in this season's 2-1 win. A repeat of that scoreline would see United through on away goals.
It's Raphael! What a goal! And it's a lifeline for Manchester United.
So here are Manchester United's next matches, and they travel to the Riverside on Saturday before the return leg against Arsenal next Tuesday. The Manchester derby follows a week on Sunday before their game in hand, which is against Wigan on May the 13th. Then it's Arsenal again, this time in the league, before they finish the league season at Hull. And 3 days later, they'll be hoping to be in Rome for the Champions League final. And you can see all of those games live on Sky Sports. Arsenal, they travel to Portsmouth on Saturday before that second leg at the Emirates. Then come league games against Chelsea, Manchester United and Stoke, with the Champions League final on May the 27th. So will it be Arsenal or Manchester United in Rome? Sky Sports will bring you live coverage of the final from 7 o'clock on Sky Sports 1 and HD1.
Let's get the view from Europe now. Arsenal's below-par performance dominating the headlines, according to Gabriele Marcotti of the Corriere dello Sport.
I think in general, there was a sense of disappointment that Arsenal didn't put on a better show. And most of the papers, I think, if we look at them, are going to be in agreement that United really dominated. And really, Manuel Almunia is the man who kept the scoreline tight. In the Spanish press, Almunia was praised. Cesc Fabregas, there was maybe a little bit of debate about, his position on the pitch, playing just off of Adebayor. In Italy, we wondered whether McKenna was going to be on the bench. But you do tend to view it through that lens. But, with a competition like the Champions League, United and Arsenal really are global teams by this point. So really, I think there was a lot of interest for the neutral. Corriere dello Sport basically came out and had praise for United. They pointed out that, that Sir Alex Ferguson's side dominated, but also they pointed out, John O'Shea, who's really been overlooked over the years, but they praised him for being a very intelligent player. Last night, of course, he made the difference with that goal. He's played more than 300-odd games for Manchester United, and for a guy of his ability to play so much with such a big club, I think it's a testament to his brains and his hard work.
So we'd like to hear your views this morning on the state of the Champions League now. Who do you think is in the driving seat when it comes to making the final in Rome on May the 27th? We'd like to hear from supporters of all the clubs still left in it. This is from Kojo, who I think is a Man United fan. He says, I was at the game last night. I was quite disappointed United didn't get more goals. I thought we were very composed, probably to the game, and that put Arsenal out of their depth. I hope this happens again next week. Well done, boys. Do us proud as we make our way to Rome, says Kojo, the United fan.
And Kevin, the Arsenal fan, says it would have been over for Arsenal if it wasn't for Almunia. He wants to play for England. Why not? Deco and Pepe both play for Portugal, Podolski for Germany. It's a very common thing, not only in football, but in sports. I think the FA should definitely consider Almunia for England.
Yeah, I had a few texts and emails in this morning about Almunia, whether he should be considered for England. He win the Champions League. It's awful, though, as I support Leeds, says Stevie in Bedford.
And this is from Alan in County Antrim. I think United will progress to the final. Wenger knows if United score at the Emirates, the Arsenal will need at least 3 goals to go through. That fear will sway the tie in favour of United. Thank you very much, Alan. Keep them coming. You to us at skysports.com, or text us with your name 84408, or join the debate on the website www.skysports.com.